Yeah, man. So it gives you build a good bond. You know, obviously, at the end of the day, this is a business. You know, what I mean, you can get fired anytime, anytime. But you know, just having a good relationship with obviously the head guy, it makes you feel like it's more than just a business. You know, he actually takes your feelings into consideration. You know, what I mean, he opens his house up on Thanksgiving, and he does a lot of stuff like that within the team, and even comes down there and hang out with us to make it, have that feeling that it's more than just a job. And I'm building relationships with players. Yeah, man. I think I just shows our physicality that how we want the game to be. You know, what I mean, we know obviously that you guys know that we with our tendencies and stuff. So but now it just comes down to can you stop it? Our bigs is better than your bigs. You know, what I mean, it's just the competitive nature that obviously the Steelers organization have, and they've been having for years. You know, obviously to run the ball on obvious downs, and that's just their nature. So for us to do that is pretty good. I didn't know that, to be honest with you. But for us to do that is good, and we're trying to stack bricks and keep going towards the right direction.
Oh, that is really nice that Coach Tomlin opens his house up for Thanksgiving, according to Najee Harris there, and he's always done that. But he did say that although Coach Tomlin is a player's coach, and they all have a good relationship with Coach Tomlin, and Najee Harris takes a lot of these losses very hard, and I know Coach Tomlin, from what I've heard, kind of lifts his spirits up and helps him to deal with that. So they are very close with Coach Tomlin, which is a very good thing to have. But he does understand that this is a business and that you could be fired at any time. And that's the reality of this. It's a big business. The National Football League is a big, big business. So anything can happen. That was Pittsburgh Steelers' Najee Harris talking once again about running on those obvious downs. Yes, everybody knows when that run is coming, and they do run often on first downs, and that does confuse a lot of people. But there are reasons for that. The Pittsburgh Steelers are very competitive, and it really comes down to who is the stronger player, who is the better athlete, who is more determined in some cases. So it does come down, once again, to the players on the field. And Najee Harris is basically saying that. He's taking responsibility, he's accountable, and the other players on the field are also accountable for what they're doing out there. And they are working daily at practice to improve that, to get better at the plays so that they can make these plays work. And that's really what it does come down to. And he says the Pittsburgh Steelers historically are a very competitive organization. And part of that competitiveness is they are not concerned if the other team has an idea of what they're going to do. Their job is to make those plays work. And that's what we've been hearing a lot about this week. Now, of course, going forward, it's going to be interesting because Jaylen Warren is still out with that hamstring injury. So what is going to happen there? Well, it looks like Anthony McFarland is going to be put in the game, and he is going to be the one to kind of replace Jaylen Warren for right now while he is out on injury. Anthony McFarland did a great job at Steelers training camp up until the preseason games. He was competing with Jaylen Warren, and we really haven't seen him out there since then. So this is a chance for him to prove once again what he can do. So there's a lot weighing on this game for him and his future with the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of it may depend on this upcoming Monday Night Football game in an indoor stadium. The Pittsburgh Steelers have two games coming up in indoor stadiums, and some players like that, some players don't like that. So we're going to have to see what happens on Monday night. Remember to join us here at Steel City News if you're interested in learning more about what's happening with the Pittsburgh Steelers, news, information, talk, and analysis. You can subscribe right here to our YouTube channel and hit that bell if you want notifications. Thanks for watching.